Hey, what's going on, folks? This is 3BG.
Three Black Geeks. Oh, you people are listening for the first time. Like, click, subscribe, and turn that notification button on.
You know what? I think I've probably said variations of this. I feel it's amazing how much shit that maybe our dads embellished with us in terms of allowing us to watch certain movies that we had no fucking business watching as kids, and Death Wish 3 is one of them.
I don't think Death Wish 3 was, well, I don't know. I don't know.
I was 10 years old and I saw this, and I'm like, what? Maybe because the killing. Maybe it's the killing. The action. That could be.
I remember seeing this as a kid. Only thing I remember as a kid in this movie, watching this movie, was basically the violence towards old people.
You know what's funny to me about violence against old people in these movies? It's usually a violent shove, and they're like, ah! You know, and stuff. It's like, all right, like Ernest Borges, he gets fucking kicked down some stairs, and it's like, ah! And I'm like, ah. Yeah.
It is always like, Mr. Wachowski, you're not only you're a Holocaust survivor, but you and your wife owns a shop down the street.
I mean,
oh, you punks!
I mean,
I want to know, what did Gen X do to old people so bad? Like. That's what it felt to me, yeah. Like Gen X is like these Gen Xers.
That's the kicker about this movie, folks.
Burning down the town and everything, bro.
So D brought up a wonderful point, because I didn't catch this, and again, I've seen this movie multiple times. I didn't catch this until D left us a voice note, and he was cracking up. He was like, "So let me get this right. Kersey at the end of Death Wish 2 became Batman with a gun."
This nigga left. Okay, well, let's get the list. He was in Los Angeles. He was in Los Angeles. He did. How many people he killed? Like 6 people and shit. He killed like 6, multiple of that there. But apparently he left. Went to Chicago. Went to Chicago. No, he like killed 2.
Also killed fighting around the world, except it was the States.
wait! Did you just say Russell Crowe?
Russell Crowe fighting around the world from South Park.
This time is Bronson killing around the world. He went to Kansas City, killed 4 people.
Some black drug dealers.
Oh yeah, there was black drug dealers. He killed 2 rapists in Chicago. Good for him. And cool. He killed like 2 other people. I forgot what other city. He said St. Louis. I'm like, so this thing is just so he's just stepping into every hood, going directly to the trap and just killing people. Is that what he's doing?
The trap is.
So in other words, this is the Paul Kersey side scroller beat 'em up.
Pretty much.
Because every movie is a stage. Stage 1 was like New York, Chicago, whatever, and then in Death Wish 2, he made his way to LA. He went to LA. 3 back in New York. 4 goes back to LA.
5, I think Chicago, right?
Nope. Yeah, 5 go back to New York.
Oh shit!
This man just goes back and forth.
Those big cities.
Go back across the country and making sure these folks know what time it is.
And the thing is, for Paul Kersey, if you don't want him to go into straight, vigilantism, stop fucking with him.
Well, no.
I really mean it. Stop fucking with him. Like, don't mess with anything that directly or indirectly is connected to him.
Oh, you mean like Great Value Brian Thompson?
Yes, Great Value. Listen, Value City Brian Thompson.
Big Lots.
Big Lots.
Foreman Mills Brian Thompson.
I swear, see. You both of y'all gonna laugh even harder.
Kmart brand ass.
I swear to you. I remember when I saw this as a kid, I thought it was Brian, because I had seen Cobra, right? So I'm like, is that maybe he lost weight? I don't know. I
Nigga
swear
over here
to God,
trying to channel the Kurgan and he can't do it, ass nigga, man.
Listen, let me listen. No, go back. No, there's Kirkland. This is Strickland brand. All right,
it's like Bill Burr if he was angry.
Not worse than. He called this nigga Bill Burr.
Yeah, he's like a tall, lanky version.
Tall,
of
lanky
Bill
Burr.
I can't take you seriously. He showed her that one scene, his freckles was all showing. I was like, oh, he's a ginger.
Timu Rucker Hauer.
Yo! The motherfucker showed up. I saw his freckles. I was like, oh, he's a ginger.
If Bill Burr didn't do comedy, he just went straight to just drug dealing.
Oh, man.
Wish Brian Thompson.
AliExpress.
Adam Driver's uncle ass nigga.
No, not AliExpress. Alibaba.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Alibaba.
So I like how my man. So the hard ass that we get is the coach from fucking Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah. You know what, man? He just having a look all over his face.
Ed Lauter. Ed Lauter. That's his name.
I don't want to hear your shit, Kersey. He just looked like he's about to say Kersey 50,000 times.
Now, I've seen him in other movies. He's always had a look about him where he just wants to punch you in the face. I've never seen him happy in a movie.
I'm a hard ass son of a bitch, and I don't take no orders from nobody.
I'll be honest
Not
with you.
you, piece of shit.
I'll be honest with you. Us getting Ed Lauter in this movie is what happens when Lee Van Cleef says, "A little too busy today."
Look, Ed Lauter. Here's the fun, even more funny thing, right?
Man, you know he mean business because he's going bald. So he
First off, this nigga probably like 28 years old in this movie.
Shut the fuck up. I knew you was gonna say that. That's why I started laughing. That nigga's a strong 34. He already he's already losing him top, man. Motherfucker look like a vice principal, yeah.
I know, you're both wrong. You see them forehead lines? That's a smooth 38.
Oh my God.
Ed Lauter was in School Ties, and I think he played what's his face's dad, because Bummy Dude. God damn it.
Mummy Dude. Who, Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. He played Brendan Fraser's dad in School Ties as like the working class dad. He has a working class dad face. All right.
Yeah, you're right.
Just came home from the steel mill. Where's my dinner?
Nah, not the steel mill. Not the steel mill. He works in a textiles plant. And he actually works up in the office part of the building. And they've been really getting on his ass because he's really going to get on his ass because the people in Cincinnati really need it. Really need these sheets, but for whatever reason, there's a problem going out. You don't understand, Mary. We got a lot going on out in the factory.
No, wait. No. Go back to that picture. That is a foreman at a box factory worker.
A foreman at a box factory?
Yes.
Oh, honey, where's my meatloaf and mashed potatoes having ass?
Meatloaf and mashed potatoes. Sir, I need you to go in the corner. I'm so sick and tired of you shitting on meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
I ain't shitting on it. He looks like a man that you need to give him a meatloaf and mashed potatoes.
Red sauce or no red sauce?
Boy, you give him too much on the sauce. You know that nigga eat A1 sauce on everything. Everything.
I was gonna mention A1 sauce. I don't know if anyone's ever tried A1 sauce on meatloaf. Not really. Not the most powerful combination.
That is unhinged behavior.
That is unhinged.
As a nigga that asked for A1 sauce on his Five Guys burger, you really asked for your asshole to do some shit to you.
No, I put A1 sauce on my Five Guys burger. There's a difference between a burger and meatloaf.
Meatloaf? You do it on meatloaf. It's just like what?
Tevin wins a man who religiously eats pot roast.
He does.
Sweetie, this is kind of dry this time. It's the problem.
Look at Salisbury steak having ass.
And before you say he's abusive to his wife, he's not the time. He doesn't. He does say some fucked up shit to her, but he doesn't do nothing wrong. He don't put his hands on her.
No.
Aggressively,
No.
For Christ's sake, Susie.
No, D. He doesn't put his hands on her anymore. That was 15. That was 15 years ago, and their marriage has been smooth sailing on one line ever since. Not up, not down, just coasting.
Hold on. Keep it to the times. How you do it? Got to be honest. Went to church. I started seeing things differently. hey, see, you thought it was going to be dark, and it wasn't.
Gotta be honest with you guys.
He was honest. He did it one time. He didn't want to be that man no more.
I mean,
good for him. Good for him.
No, D, he's right. He went to church. Father Maxey showed him the way, and that was it.
Yeah, exactly.
Father Maxey. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Good one, Eris. That's a good one.
You're welcome.
Apparently, Chuck Bronson, Kersey, he gets to New York and he gets the New York welcome because them cops beat the bejesus off his ass.
It's 1985. All of that trash.
That discrimination was non-existent with this department.
What's up, nigga?
My man barely got off the bus.
He got off the bus, went to his boy, because by the way, his boy lived in the trap. But
that is the
trap. I think the trap came to that neighborhood.
Okay, true. First of all, no, sir. That's
not what happened. What part of New York City just said fuck it? Kirk Road.
No. It's not. No. That's not even the trap. Okay, that is stage 2 of Streets of Rage. Okay, that's what this is.
Hold on, and better yet, Chris, what trap is this multicultural in that type of
crazy part? You know what it reminded me of? There was a point in the movie where they had that big shootout there at the end. And it kind of came like Baltimore because all of a sudden I see just regular houses right there and they're shooting it up. I'm like, where the hell are these regular houses at? What's going on here?
Hold on. I can answer that for you, gentlemen. So while a good portion of this movie, a very small portion of this movie, does take place in New York, a large portion of this movie was filmed in London.
What?
I can't tell because if they said Canada, it's like, okay, cool.
London?
I wish it was Canada, but nope, look it up.
London, England. London, England. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
The UK.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. Hold up. Filming started April 19, 1985 in the crime-infested area of Brooklyn. Other New York locations used for the film included the Queensboro Bridge, the Port Authority Bus Terminal, and Long Island. In early May, the production team moved to London. It moved to London. Winter found it useful that both cities had a lot of Victorian buildings. The police station scenes were filmed at the old Lambeth Hospital in Lambeth, which has since been demolished.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's good to disguise it because I thought it was New York. I was like, okay, that makes sense.
They moved it to London.
I thought they did half of this shit in LA like usual, man. Did not know that.
Crazy thing, Chuck Bronson got paid $1.5 million out of a $10 million budget.
You fucking right,
because Cannon Group had so much fuck you money. $10 million for Death Wish 3.
Oh God, yep. As I said before, even though Death Wish 3 takes place in New York City, some of the parts of the film were shot in London to make production less expensive. As a result, some of the extras, both police and gang members, were actually British. When filming was complete, Michael Winter solicited the help of the U.S. Air Force military personnel stationed in the UK to provide dubbing with their New York accents and for the accents of the British extras.
Sir, you get the hell out of here with this.
What? Anyway. You're roboticized. You're getting roboticized, sir.
But that is amazing, man. That is
Yeah, so
amazing. England.
Yeah, of the British actors who appeared, like was it Marina Sirtis, who had previously worked for Michael Winner on The Wicked Lady. She followed her appearance in this film, landing the role of Deanna was it Troy on the TV. Oh, so she ended up being in Star Trek Next Generation in '87.
Yeah, that was her. Yeah, that face. As soon as I saw her face, I was like, "Hey, that's Troy from the Star Trek. Cool." I mean, I forgot also she was a Brit too.
Yeah, but how crazy is
stupid
that?
only because she kept her British accent in the show. So it's that Riker.
I mean, just how crazy how crazy is that though, man?
That's hella crazy.
We're seeing this New York ass movie, but like the majority of it, just because of the Victorian buildings, they shot it in London.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. For her, you could to go from Death Wish 3 and then 5 years later, boom, you're in Star Trek. That's a crazy start, but that's good for her. Good for her, man.
I would also like to point out that this is the second of Golden Globus movies. Golden Globus productions in the Death Wish camp. This is also a Cannon Group movie as well.
Yep, that's how they had all that money. That's why they had that money to pay Chuck Bronson to do 5 of these goddamn movies. Plus, I think that he did another. Didn't he do another one with them?
He only did. Charles Bronson did all 5 Death Wish movies. The one that came out was
no, but he did another one with Cannon Group though. There was another Cannon Group set of movies that he did with them. That was besides that. And
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. A lot of the Charles Bronson movies between the late '70s and '80s was
a blur.
They damn near run together.
Yeah, cause I remember he did one called Assassination, and I think that might have been. It might have been. I don't know.
What, of Assassination?
Yeah.
You looked that up. Where is that?
Yeah, Assassination came out in '87, and then Death Wish 4 came out. That's why I thought it was a Golden Globus, because you remember he did Acts of Vengeance. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Murphy's Law, I remember, but I never really watched it all the way.
Assassination. Yeah, that was Canon Films. They distributed it.
Yep. So yeah,
Murphy's Law is like criminally underrated. That shit is so fun.
Messenger of Death.
Messenger of Death.
I think when they got to Faces of Death, you just realize it's like '94, and that's when you had Jean-Claude and all of them kind of crowding the market with Steven Seagal. So
Messenger of Death came out in '88.
No, I'm talking about Face of Death. Face of Death, because dropped. I was just saying. I think by then Chuck was.
Bro, that was like his last movie.
I feel
the big screen.
Chuck was barely walking.
I feel Death Wish 3 is peak. That and Assassination to me is like it was peak Chuck Bronson. To me,
the funny thing is, after '90, he was still doing TV movies in between these other movies, but like,
I watched them Family of Cop movies.
Yeah,
Chuck Bronson.
I was gonna say the Family of Cop movies. '99 was like the last thing he did.
Those movies, I was sitting back like, yo, Chuck is looking every bit of his fucking age in these goddamn movies.
It is a funny thing about that. It's like he never sat down, young. I don't have no idea why he acted for so long. Why?
Dude, because if you tell somebody, like, if you're this 1999, you're in high school, it's like, holy shit, Chuck Bronson. And it's like, wow, you are old as fuck.
And yet he's still doing it.
Here's the crazy part. His old ass is way different than somebody like Liam Neeson's old behind, who is still like punching the shit out of people in their faces.
Well, now that's the hot trend now. Is you got to be.
Oh yeah, if you are 60 years old, you're still an action star.
No, you got to be some old scruffy ass nigga that can still punch somebody or carry around a pistol that can shoot them directly between the eyes.
Hey, look,
that's the trend.
I want y'all to know this. There was somebody that brought this up. It's wild that Denzel Washington has like 3 generations of women that still pine for his ass. If somebody brought up on how their aunt was watching Equalizer 3 and was like, oh, Denzel doing this and stuff now? And I'm like, shit, that's a turn off for women. It's like Denzel punches somebody in the face. Like, oh shit. All right.
I mean, well, not necessarily punching somebody in the face, but going full CQC on folks.
Yeah, CQC, you know, and it's like you would never thought Denzel would still be that sex symbol for all the ladies when he does that shit. I'm like,
I mean, I think listen, they were already tossing drenched panties at him when the man rolled into a freaking hardware store with a nail gun.
Listen.
It's the nail gun.
The pussy was just yeah, like, come on, man. Michael John White's gonna probably be in that category too. You already seen it with Wesley Snipes right now after. So I'm just saying, even
Michael
though
Michael John White Michael John White still being all like ripped
still
and
swole
shit. Still swole.
It's like, how old are you, Mike?
Looking like every bit of no body fat on him.
Michael John White will be like 78, still leaping in the air, roundhouse kicking people.
Bro, look, he already got like 2 hip fucking replacements after doing that shit. Like,
no,
I don't believe Michael John White had any surgery yet. He seems like a man that doesn't need it.
Like, I do calisthenics. That's why I'm healthy. Like, all right, Mike.
But
anyways,
I do Tai Chi every day.
I would like to point out, sir, that Paul Kersey, who barely got off the bus, calls his friend, hears the sound of his friend getting roughed up, and goes, "Oh shit, I better hop in a gypsy cab and get my ass over to see my friend. What's going on?"
He pays the guy $20 more to get the fuck up the road.
He said, "Hey, $20 more if you can get us out of here." You got it, Mac.
Perfect. That is perfect.
Got it, Mac. That is pork.
Drove and got him to the place, but it was too late. You know when you see somebody laying on the ground in this position and shit, like,
But the Yamcha.
The bleeding out Yamcha.
Remember the Alamo.
My man said, "Take care." Like, I like how he was like completely motionless until Kersey gets to him, and he's like, "Who did this? Who did this?" He just tells him one last message: "Take care of my things." Until he said, "Take care of my things for me." Done.
I like how old Captain America, I was really looking at him like, bro, so what you gonna do with these thugs? Because I don't think when you gonna punch them to death, I don't know. I'm trying to wonder here. I saw him get up like he's about to do something. I'm like, yeah, they go through. Look, they fucked him up, and they also collect their money from the tenants of said building, including a nice Jewish couple. Who they have a gun. The police definitely are extra pussy because they're not sitting up there helping the citizens, because every time they get near the neighborhood, they get shit thrown at them and they end up fucking U-turning back around and shit. And I'm like, so crime is up in the area. Yeah, death. Speaking of death, so I guess apparently
How they just hit it. They buck a Yui every time they get down just close enough to the neighborhood.
It's like, all right, we're responding to a 3-2-1, and looks like we're gonna turn around. Not today.
Not today. I mean, look, the gangs, I understand, because apparently when you cross this gang, you get the shit beat out of them, and then you get a machete, and then you kill said person. And I'm like, dear God, why are you here?
I mean, come on, Johnson. Did you not see them hurl a fully loaded can of tab at the squad car?
Can of tab.
Hey, look, man, fully loaded soda cans. Them shits hurt.
It's like,
And they ain't have them good windows on them 85 squad cars.
They really didn't.
So,
but my thing is this. So crime is up. Police captain gets a smart idea. Now, number one, Kersey, while he's in jail, he manages to run Butterbean's head through prison bars, which that was funny. He also
Butterbean.
Bro, that was definitely Butterbean.
Yeah.
At least
Also,
Universe 21 Butterbean.
Also, I gotta give movies credit as somebody that I was in holding. Can't say I was in jail. The toilets in all these movies, whenever they show them in there, they don't really look. No,
Just don't look at them.
No, just don't look at it. It's just,
don't even look at them.
Like those are the type of toilets that I wouldn't even hover over if I got. I'm just gonna hold that shit.
When you see if you just happen to look in your peripheral vision and you see all silver coated toilet, don't even go near it.
No. That is just not happening whatsoever, man. It's so him and Kersey come to blows. He tells a couple of guys to keep ganging up on Kersey, and as he's getting drugged in front of the gang leader, Kersey punches him, and they both get separated. And so I'm assuming this gang leader pretty much has connections to where he just gets high-powered lawyers. I'm guessing the money, right?
So the guy's name is Manny Fraker, right? That's the leader of the gang, and you're right. He must have access to some kind of not just I wouldn't even say high-paid lawyers. He's got access to give a shit enough public defenders because. Just think about this. Just think about this. I want you to understand this one particular scene.
Mm-hmm.
He tells, in that fight, they break it up, right, and separate. They separate him and Kersey. And so when he tells him, "Hey, Fraker," he says, "You're out of here in like another 10 minutes." So he gets out of the holding and he tells him, "It's your lucky day. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill you. Now, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna kill an old lady. I want you to check it out on the 6 o'clock news. Here's me. Yes. Please announce your plan to murder somebody inside of a police station."
Because that's what you do, sir. You announce your plan.
No, you're right. That's what a 1985 villain does. You are absolutely correct.
I give this man, look, I will give Fraker credit. That man is a man of his word, to be fair. This man was out here like, hey, it's like he tells you what he's going to do. And Kersey is just like, he wouldn't. I'm like, Kersey, if he says he's going to kill somebody close to you, he makes do on his promises.
Also, Kersey, I need you to understand that we are now in the third of Death Wish movies. How many punks have you seriously double tapped that were always a man of their word? How is this one different?
What's that meme? How many lessons we got to teach you, old man?
What is it? The no hawk? I mean, is that what separates them?
I don't know, man. That whole, it's like, again, I give him credit. He's a man of his word. He's gonna go out here. He's gonna murder some people, and he murders some people. He murders gang people that get on his territory. He murders one of his boys who breaks the cardinal rule of drug dealing. You never try to be bigger than the person that's your boss while they're away.
Because
you don't do that
unless said boss is dead in the ground. I'm talking.
Or he gives you the green light to do said thing.
I'm talking full kill confirmed, double tap, dog tag picked up, dead in the ground, buried. Okay, unless he's that level, you don't go and do shit that's outside of the norm. Okay, just because he's locked up, you do know even though he's locked up, he's gonna get out in a certain amount of time.
His boy sat there.
He was the big boss at the end of Streets of Rage.
I just find it funny. His boy really thought that he could sit here and hold up. Okay. I thought his boy really sat there snorting fucking coke and was like, "Hey, Fraker, you're back." I'm like, "Oh, you are so dead. Why do you have powder under your nose? Why would you do this? What's the point?"
It's 1985. Why doesn't he? It's 1985 in New York, sir. My question is, why isn't there enough? I don't think he had enough coke to sniff.
I know he had coke and pills. They're in the pill popping game.
I was gonna say, sir, them pills weren't crushed. They weren't crushed enough.
Hey, look, man, that didn't look like enough crack era New York City drugs for my liking. I'm just saying, like, just
Still, it is. You're right. It's 85.
85. I expect there to be
What a
crack.
god, D. What are you doing?
I was like, dude, this is 1985, man. I need copious amounts of drugs. I need quadruple that for me to believe that this is crack era New York City.
And this is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, sir. Brooklyn. Look, man, this movie was literally houses inside. Wow, he is like here.
Three Black Geeks, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, please.
Nah, but it's like
Professional podcast here.
exactly more hair on.
More
Need more-
hair on. I hate you, Brian.
Sorry, look. Scarface showed us the way here. You need mounds. Mounds.
On a desk
Nah,
next to a sugar bowl.
yo, when he killed my man like that, I was like, you knew he was gonna kill you. I would have just immediately just dived out the window. Fuck it.
I
YOLO.
think he says something along the lines of, like, this is a poker, and you're the pokey. No, wait! Right in the neck.
Woo. Hey, again, man of his word, insta kill.
Now, is
Duh.
it just me? Did it feel like they toned down the violence in this movie compared to like the first two?
I want to say from my understanding, there might be a European cut of this movie that's more violent.
I'm gonna say there has to be like a director's cut or something.
I think there is, because like, I mean,
They won't think it would be the European version that would be the more violent one. I don't think that's how that would go.
you don't think so?
Nah, I don't think so. Because during this time, a lot of European films were trying to tone down violence. So I don't know. I don't think there would be a more gruesome version of this movie, though.
I know. I think it's interesting too is that much like these action movies of the 80s, you always get the gratuitous rape scene.
Oh,
Just-
you know that was
Oh
coming.
yeah, there was a couple in here.
Woof.
There was a couple in here. You're like this movie. I hate to say it like this, but this movie just begged for there to be a titty just to be ripped out of a bra, didn't it?
I mean,
Just the look of the film grain told us that.
There was a count of at least 3 popped titties.
Yep. Look, 3. I thought it was like 4.
I thought it was only 2. Well, no, 3. You're right. 3. There were 3 rape scenes, none showing it except the first one.
Yeah.
The first one was pretty on the nose. You know what I mean? Yeah. Which is funny with all that is the one that is the one thing that sticks in all of these Death Wish movies. Rape. That is the thing that actually happens in this film.
Look,
And they're cool with it. They're cool with it.
look, man, look. You know, they don't make any bones about it when it comes to it. It's just when you see it, it's like, oh, what?
No, that's definitely something I've learned through the world of Chucky B and his adventures and his adventures of vigilantism. Is there will always be a forced there will always be forced entries of body parts and orifices.
Well, you know, I felt for Mr. Rodriguez when his wife got raped.
Bro, first of all, you knew that was coming because when you got
too fine of a wife. It's like
you knew too fine.
She's the only decent one. She's the only decent looking brown one in this whole movie.
Sir, when you have that fine of a wife in the first stage of Final Fight, living there, stop. No, move out of the neighborhood.
You have Deanna Troi from Star Trek. You are winning in life. All right.
Yeah, and she plays a public defender who knew that through one conversation and who knew that through one conversation and one night of smashing from Chucky B that she would go, you know what? No, she goes, you know what? I hate my job. I hate my life in this place, in this city. I'm going to go live with my sister that I hate. You know what? Why don't you come with me? Why did you ask him to come with you? You are asking for your impending doom.
She fucked up.
You know you are about to die. You don't ask Charles Bronson to go with you. And I'm sorry, what was that? You still think you can't be with anybody or let anyone get close to you? Why are you saying these things? Why are you digging the knife further into your own death? Can you please stop?
Nah, you know what, Eris? The best part about it was when she first ran into him, was like, wait a minute, you don't want to stay and try to suit him? No, I don't.
No.
You don't want to do anything? No. Well, at least you can say goodbye to me. I'm like, oh, I get it. You want to swallow his cock. I get it. All right, cool. That's when she messed up. Falling in love with the renegade 60-year-old. That's when she fucked up.
Hey, man, at the end of the day, it is Chucky B. I'm just saying.
And in all honesty, Chuck, after the sex scene, if you get a look at his body, Chuck was kind of ripped for a nigga that was 60. I'll give him that.
He got that 60-year-old rip. He got that 60-year-old rip.
It's a high value man.
That wrinkly iron. It's an ironing board. It's a little bit wrinkly, but it's an ironing board.
Nah, D. It's like my
man.
man.
Got a few burn marks on it, but it's still good.
Nah, he's good. He's good. He is white Heihachi, okay?
No, my man does that shit that old white people do, like Clark Gable did, where they be like this and suck it in and shit. That's just
perfect posture.
No, who did that? No. Mitchum did that shit all the time, yeah. Fucking yeah, Mitchum used to do that shit. Now we're gonna stay. Who was it Tony Curtis? Jamie Lee Curtis's dad did the same shit too, yeah. It was just all chesticle.
Like Jesus, man. Like, but nah, like, can I just say that her death had me like this.
Yeah.
Because here's my thing. Car accident. Okay, she might be a little paraplegic. We can make it work.
Son.
Nah, dog. Chris.
It's the way that she got taken out, bro. They rolled up. It wasn't even a gun butt. It was like roll up. It might have been a punch. It might have been a billy.
It was a sucker punch. Gotcha, bitch.
Like sucker punch. If she falls over, giving them enough time to push the car down the road, and it crashes into another car and instantly explodes. I'm thinking, did they put a bomb in there or something? I'm like,
Chris, it is the 1980s and it went 40 miles per hour. That was enough to generate an explosion.
That was a smooth 15 an hour. Dude, let's stop it. All right. That was a smooth 15. Because they
either way, it had to go.
It had to go, but also
I'm just saying, sir. That was a smooth 15 miles an hour.
Eris, all I'm saying is that when she got hit by the car, she was just, what the hell?
Yo,
it was the deer in the headlight as she looks underneath the thing, and I'm like, you're already dead, baby. Just go ahead and lay back.
I'm like, son, open the door. Combat rolls.
Nah. Hey, look. Understand. 1,
2, 3, tuck and roll, baby.
Understand. And I need to put this up just to preface it here. You got to understand, sir. You got to understand. She had -60 in dexterity. Okay?
No. The
-60 in dexterity is why she took too much time to recover.
Sir, -60 in dexterity came from her falling in love and asking Chucky B to go with her. Leave the city when the man clearly has a mission to accomplish. My man is only on stage 7 in Final Fight. All right.
What I'm saying is
he hasn't gotten to the final boss yet. He hasn't kicked old boy out of the high rise.
All I'm saying is her jaw had a brittle spirit. Okay, she couldn't just.
Her jaw had a brittle spirit. I ain't never heard that. I never heard that worded like that before, man. That That's
I'm
that.
just saying.
Look, you gotta understand. She a white lady, and she was a white lady, and she was in the rest. She got sucker punched in the mouth. She got up, and because there was no white man in the car with her, all she could do was ah.
Hey, look.
Simple and plain. It's just simple as that.
All I'm saying is when she got hit by the car, I'm just saying, like Aaron said, it's like, but how do you explode? Because I just know.
That's what I want to know.
I like to know
the explosion. What caused the explosion?
American cars.
We're through the looking glass here, people.
Listen,
used to be a proper nation, people. Used to be a proper nation.
Look,
cars were built.
This man Fraker sitting from the freaking third story window of a building watching the explosion.
Slowly jacking it.
And this too.
Oh, he is just pulling it. Seeing a woman on fire. Speaking of which,
understand, folks, this is cum face. And also his face while he's jerking off.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that. I really wanted that in my life. Thank you. And I always ask myself,
notice that there's no movement. It's just his face in still image.
Why you just looking at me like that when you bust a nut? Is that like a power thing or something for you? Like what?
Breaking the D like this. You understand.
Hear me out.
Hear me out. I like how fucking working class Jim Gordon was literally like, so Kersey, I'm gonna need you to bring my crime down so I can get these numbers up.
Class Jim Gordon.
I'm sorry, Jim. Who? What?
Working class Jim Gordon. It's the fact that he said, "Listen,
I'll see you later, Chief." As the chief hops inside of his station wagon.
Let me tell you something. When he tells him, like earlier in the movie, like, look, I just noticed that we try to put together a task force, bring in more cops into that neighborhood, and what's happened since then? Oh, crime went up 19%. All right, it's going to pay me to do this. He lets Kersey go and says, I need these numbers to come down. I don't need the mayor calling me, yelling at me in classic 1980s fashion, threatening my job and shit. So
saying that he got the mayor on his back.
So
he's not beating the working class allegations at this point.
So with all that in mind, I'm just gonna have Kersey do what he does best, seeing how he did an amazing job for something that he did for something he did like over 10 years ago. Bear in mind, wasn't he banned from New York? So
10 years.
Wasn't they making sure that he can never come to New York City ever again or some shit like that?
Well,
but you heard what he said. I like this place. I miss the city.
Here's the thing.
That don't mean you could come back in here.
Apparently it does.
That don't mean shit. You are blacklisted, nigga. You in the black book with Al Capone, bro. You can't do that. You can't come back in here.
I got 2 pieces of luggage and a gun that I was able to sneak on the bus.
Inexplicably. Do you also know that I can get order weapons through UPS? It's literally to be in the 80s.
The USPS, not UPS. Don't put the L UPS. It's USPS.
I'm sorry. Did you just jump in the way of the USPS?
First off,
I'm
a former UPS employee. Yes, it was for 6 months, but I'm a former UPS employee. Way different.
Oh man, Chris over here break out loyalty. Nah, those are motherfuckers over there in FedEx would do that, not us. We have integrity, god damn it.
Not those commie bastards at FedEx.
Not those homos over at DHL.
I hate DHL because they just love misdelivering my packages all the time. So thank you.
On some real shit, DHL. I'm not saying that I'm not. Why y'all still here? I thought y'all went out of business. Why y'all still here?
Like the Radio Shack and delivery company, man.
Like yo, when y'all
the packages should have had Acme on the front.
Chucky B mail ordering with for
what was the name of the gun company?
I got you. So hold on. So the first the first part. Sorry, the first weapon that you get in the beginning of this side scroller beat 'em up. His first power up, if you will, was a 45. Sorry, like it was the Wiggly. Wildy.
He said, no. Before you continue, I want people to understand this. He is literally telling the people of this community that he's about to save, my friend Wildy is coming. So you're thinking, okay, maybe he got some backup and stuff. A fucking gun. Continue with the spec, sir.
Sir, it's Chucky B. He is.
No, I really thought it was going to be like a person. A whole ass gun.
No. I understand it's 1985. He's not getting on the phone and calling Sam Elliott to come out here and help him. All right.
I wish. That would be great.
Sam Elliott named Wildy. That'd have been awesome.
Man. That fucking must. Hold up. This is at the Roadhouse. So you still.
Roadhouse is 89, sir.
Oh, shit. Well,
this is way before Roadhouse.
Either way, we still would get, young, Silver Fox fucking Sam Elliott.
He would still be Silver Fox. Still be Silver Fox, Sam Elliott rolling
up in the ponytail.
Ponytail and duster, sir.
Guys, stop it! My penis can only be so hard. Stop.
Right.
All right, so check this out. The Wildy is a gas-operated double action or single action pistol designed by Wildy J. Moore. It was designed to fire several high-pressure proprietary cartridges, including the 45 Winchester Magnum and the 475 Wildy Magnum. They are currently produced by the USA Firearms Corporation Wildy Guns of Winstead, Connecticut.
They still make it to this day?
They still make them to this day.
Oh man, just think about a whole lot of old motherfuckers that's never going to point that at nobody. Really want that gun right now.
Well, D, if we get into the world of Civil War, hey.
Here's my thing, real talk.
The Civil War movie became real.
Here's my thing. I hate to stop it at this point, but I got a question for all the gun owners. Do y'all really think y'all can beat the United States Army? Like y'all can't look. I'm gonna give you. Like dog. I always laugh at these niggas. Be like, yo, we can take over. Like just in case they try to. We can take the government back. No, you can't. They got drones, dumbass. You ain't gonna beat them.
Go home,
Go home, Brian.
Call it young brother Muzone. God damn.
So check this out. In pop culture, the firearm was integral to a large number of scenes in Charles Bronson's film Death Wish 3. In reality, it was This was actually Bronson's personal own pistol.
You don't fucking say.
I was like a 10-inch brushed stainless finish. That thing was beautiful.
Guys, couldn't you tell when he opened that package up like a kid on Christmas, his dick was hard and you just didn't see it?
Hear me out. There's more to this. There's more to this. Check this out. The appearance is credited with increasing Wildy sales enough to rescue the company from a near collapse and bankruptcy.
I gotta say,
the founder himself said that every time Death Wish 3 aired on cable, sales spiked.
So let me get this shit straight. Yeah. We usually get mad at Pepsi, especially Pepsi, Coca-Cola, McDonald's, all the rest of these movies. Well, rest of these companies and movies, pretty much having in movie advertisement. Oh, Subway's really bad at that. Subway does it a lot too. But anyway,
or Krispy Kreme and Power Rangers. But go ahead.
Oh God, Krispy Kreme and Power Rangers was egregious. Oh my God, I remember when she ate that fucking donut. I looked at Chris. I stared at Chris. Like, you see this? Chris is like, I know. That's all Chris said. But anyway, we talk about a lot of this. This is one of those times where it's like, hey, we put it in a movie. We're still here because of it. Like, you can't get mad at that type of advertisement. Probably because it wasn't in our face or something like that, or it was a known corporation that we all sick of. I think that's the way why nobody would get mad at a story like that. That's funny as hell to me, man.
So
And in a weird way, I'm glad it worked out for him in that way.
So check this out. Hey, Chris.
Mhm.
This wasn't the only movie this wasn't the only pop culture thing that this pistol appeared in. This actually appeared in a video game that you're quite familiar with, sir. Do you remember the stake pistol in Resident Evil Village?
Yeah.
That's
Based off that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Because one of the... Ooh, yeah. I don't know how I didn't catch that. Yeah, that gun is a beast in that game.
That thing is a beast for real.
It can take down some elephants.
Makes a real bloody mess of something in one shot.
Let me tell you something. This gun in this movie. So one of the characters. Now, when Kersey gets there, right?
Give me all the free guns you can give me.
This man was pulling Home Alone fucking traps.
Oh, I loved it. The
nails. Look, let me tell you something. You can kill somebody. No, it was the fucking nails in the board to keep somebody from coming in. I'm like, what if they just tripped and fell into there? So they're dead, right? Dead.
Oh well.
I know that, but it's just funny to me.
No, gentlemen, it's not. Oh well. First of all, if one scumbag punk was able to climb through the window, trip and fall, and land on that freaking board with nails in it. First of all, you would have heard the sound of coins and the word "barf" being said. Okay.
Hey, I get 30 cents.
One punk being worth 30 cents. 30 cents and 85 money. Bro, that's enough to go to the vending machine.
Sir, that is a slice of pizza from Pizza Hut.
New York pizza at 85? Yes, sir.
At Sal's Pizza Shop.
Not Sal's. No, not at Sal's. No, not at Sal's. Not at Sal's. Not at Sal's. This would be the corner. This would be a corner joint. Dude got his own.
Luigi's.
No. It's a It's a pizza. Like it's a food truck, but it's a pizza joint owned by a dude. Like the place we call Ricky's.
Puerto Ricans in the back. Not one Italian in there.
That's why it's called Ricky's.
Hey, D, that is the most New York shit ever. Who you fooling? No.
Oh my God. I get mad. Real talk. I ain't got a problem with that, but I do get mad when I go to a Chinese place and you see Puerto Rican people in the back. You're like, hey, wait a minute.
Hold on. Oh. How did you know the mystic arts of General Tso's chicken?
Like, Joe.
One of the things is, lastly, this pistol was also used in Natural Born Killers.
Oh yeah. That crazy insane ass movie.
Mickey Knox used it throughout the first half.
Woof, man. So the one Home Alone trap that he uses that had me rolling, because again, you don't stop and think about the logic of it. So a board that you would think would just smack somebody in the face at high speeds and concuss them, apparently it takes out 2 teeth.
I feel as though
like
they gotta be look. What were the circumstances?
What grade of wood was that?
Also, look. Yes, I get it. The fluoride that's in the water now ain't the fluoride that was in the water back then. How weak were his teeth?
I still gotta know what grade of wood is that.
First of all,
that's that wood we don't got no more, Ayers. That was that wood. That was the wood that we shut up. Shut up.
What great oak was cut down to make that for him?
See,
that was a North Carolina redwood.
That's old New York wood, you know. So that was like during World War I wood.
One tree that survived the bombing. It's like, holy shit.
I mean, my God. Just slant, bro. It just reminded me so much of
the APB went out on him on the police van for a toothless.
Yeah. Brian, you are winning right now.
I was going to say, you see that young mahogany? Get out of here, nigga.
But no, the Home Alone trip.
No. You can't be acting.
Logic
here.
was never a thing after Death Wish 1.
Hey, I was gonna say, hey Troy, shut the fuck up. You already know that wasn't here. Don't do that, nigga.
Especially seeing how this is Death Wish 3. Let's be real. This was Grand Theft Auto before Grand Theft Auto.
Oh my goodness, man.
Because let me tell you, you know how many times
You mean Max Payne?
Nope. This is Grand Theft Auto.
All right. I'm going with you on it. Let's go.
No, D, think about it. GTA Online. This is GTA Online before it was a thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But
couldn't you say that about the Warriors though?
The Warrior was more just gangs fighting each other.
Gangs in New York.
It was just gangs in New York.
Saints Row, if they ever did it correctly.
Yeah, Saints Row before the remake.
Yeah, speaking of Saints Row, Black
Our-
lives do matter, and I will vote for Kamala Harris. She's a hell of a girl.
Leather. Okay, let's
leather jacket.
I need you to take note. The leather jacket, the right-on fist.
Why does he not have a kufi on his head?
I'm going to say this right now. Chuck, comb that goddamn hair. The fuck going on with you, nigga?
He's a man on edge, sir.
I can tell your wife. I can tell your girl died in a car accident a couple days ago.
No. This is way before, sir. I would like you to understand that he was attempting to chase after the Giggler.
Okay. Look, I gotta say this now.
Greatest name that you can give us. That you can give.
I mean,
hey yo,
1980s.
Y'all the gayest niggas in the world, bro.
Why?
Like that little span, late 70s to early the 90s. That was the peak of gaydom. To Diggy.
The Giggler.
Dude was called. I didn't think he called himself that. I do believe that that's what the gang called him, the Giggler, because he always giggles when he's about to snatch a purse or God knows what from somebody.
Isn't it
like the Joker or something? Here's my thing. In that section of New York, it was the people that still live in that neighborhood. How much did you think that old lady had on her?
All I'm saying is he
really worth that $3, nigga.
A good $50 in 5.
Hold on, Eris, late 80s. Obviously not getting all her social security. You really think she getting all that money?
She's frugal, sir.
It don't matter because he does this every time he sees her.
Yep.
What's up, Grandma?
Bro, that's every gang member in this movie.
That's everybody in this movie.
Like cocking back of the fist.
The most unhinged shit ever. Mr. Rodriguez and our old girl, they're walking and stuff, and they trip the man up like damn, you don't respect this man enough.
Bro, it's the classic trip up too, where you actually get behind the person and like lay on the ground just to trip.
My thing is that they jumped his wife. It's like it was that easy. Like there was nobody watching these niggas, man. The cops were scared of them.
One of them is a fucking dude.
That's the most. I'm sorry. That's the most science fiction thing in this whole movie.
No.
New York City cops were scared to shoot people. Fuck out of here.
No. My man had a fucking crop top look, Jack Diesel high on coke. That's not somebody I really want to fight.
Hell, I think shooting him would just make him angrier.
First off,
that's why you got to have a bullet with spikes in it. It can deal with.
What were you going to say, Chris?
First off, the way you said that just sounded very like a white officer sounding answer.
I mean, it's true. I mean, come on. Did you notice?
It's just gonna piss him off. That's the most Blue Lives Matter.
That is the most Blue Lives Matter thing you could have said here. That really was.
I know what on purpose.
He's hopped up on that cocaine. You know, it's gonna be super strong. You can shoot him all you want, but it's gonna stop him.
Hold on, keep this in mind. There's a white man that is feeding him copious amounts of coke. just to serve him up to freaking Charles Bronson.
I gotta be honest with you. I gotta say one thing. This movie, if there's one thing this movie has, it's diversity. I will give that. This is
It's a rainbow.
DEI riddled.
I'll say this, sir.
There are so many blacks, Puerto Ricans, women,
Equal opportunity.
gingers. We got them all here.
All I'm saying is, as much as I said that was some Blue Lives Matter shit, same time,
Fair statement, I think.
You gotta think about it. This is that beautiful thing where we're seeing diversity, and at the same time, this is some propaganda porn right here. Actually, you probably say, "Well, no, the cops ain't doing that much." No, because cops believe they're freaking Charles Bronson, and they're shooting and then they shoot a helpless woman who wasn't gonna throw no hot water on you, you little bitch ass nigga.
oh fuck, man.
Well, we picked.
Golly.
This is the perfect movie to to bring up that little bit of reality.
Well,
Again,
I
it's like
want-
poetry, so if they rhyme.
These motherfuckers think they're Charles Bronson. They think.
I just want to say, Manny Fraker, an equal opportunity employer of games.
I have blue eyes. I have blue. I have
That's a
blue
man.
eyes, but I also have a black heart.
That's a man that will not say no to you because he needs to bolster his fucking group, and he doesn't see color. So hey.
So, being the
You do coke is pretty much all he acts.
being the supporting character in this movie is Bennett Cross, who is the friend of Kirsty's friend Charlie. So when they got to talking, and he tells him, "Hey, we were in the war together." Okay, I want to know where this is heading. Apparently, back in the days of both the Vietnam War, the Korean War, and all that. Apparently, you could take weapons back with you and keep them, and have them as keepsakes in your house.
I feel back during that time, I like to imagine there wasn't much in the way of red tape on that compared to now, right?
Oh yeah,
Like,
absolutely not.
because the thing of it is, you could break down those guns, and I could see you easily taking it back, and nobody's gonna fucking like, "Hey, what you got in that bag?" They're just gonna be like, "Oh, you're a soldier, whatever. Don't give a shit."
Sir, the first
Especially you think the Korean and come on,
Korean and Vietnam War.
Oh, duh, you look. This man again, equal opportunity employer here. Like you said, you're right. You're right.
He's an equal opportunity employer.
Black, gay, Indian, don't matter.
As long as you do coke and are willing to do the coke with me.
I like that.
Delinquents, equity, inclusion. I respect it. I respect it.
Devin, the fact that you got Obama as your profile pictures.
I gotta say,
I love our chat.
This group is really. I gotta say, this group is violent, but they also they want inclusion. They want to see a change in America. I can respect that.
See, that's the thing. This is why I say I love the 80s era, 80s and early 90s era. It's just your villain group was just diversified because everybody was all on the same page,
Stab old people, get money. Stab old people, get money.
With a dash of rape,
But I want to go back to
just a dash. You don't need a whole lot of it,
I want to go back
keep
to
keep the gears moving.
I want to go back to what Bennett was telling him when he said, "Listen, I've had enough of these punks. I don't know why Charlie gave me his gave me his stuff, told me to hang on to it. He should have used it. If he did, he'd still be here. That's all right. If those punks ever come back, I got something for them."
Oh my man!
And I was like, okay, what you got, son? My man took him to the closet.
Yeah.
Open
up like, yo, what does Ernest Born Not at Home got?
I was just gonna say Universe 9 Cabbie from Escape from New York has a M1919 Browning. That is a 30 caliber medium machine gun.
God damn. That shit
I do not want to be on the other end of the receiving end of that weapon.
I like how he tried to fight the gang and they backed off and he couldn't even son of a bitch.
No, okay, hold on, Chrissy. I knew you was gonna say that. That he did not use the Browning. What he pulled out, what he pulled out to use at that time was the MG42.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
That was an MG42, and I'm like, sir, come on, that was a missed opportunity. You have the bipod, and he jammed it. I'm like, how did you jam it?
I mean, look, he knew what was up.
That's why I was with Kersey. Is ammo still any good? Oh, you're damn right it is. I'm like, why didn't you use that?
I mean, it's yeah, his death is just kind of funny. So he falls off.
He didn't even die, really.
I mean, he was still like that was it was just like
that was a judo flip over the railing.
Do you love it how everybody falling off, it just turns into the mannequins and just
Oh yes, the ragdolls, the lifeless ragdolls were beautiful. When cocaine powered up a black gang member decides to go after Chucky B, my man judo flipped him over. We just saw the lifeless ragdoll land on the top of a car.
I like the bounce it made when it hit the ground. That's what I like. You really could tell it was a dummy when it hit. It just it gave dummy bounce. I was like, yes.
I mean, like, here's my thing about this. Chucky B is piling up bodies to the point to where even the captain who hired him to clean up the shoes is like, hey, you're doing too good of a job, Kersey. There's too many bodies piling up here.
He's like, look, can you give us a bust? Can you give us one bust? He's like, sorry, I can't help you on that. He says, I don't know much of anything. I just know that X person is the leader of the gang. You sure that's all you know? I'm telling you, that's all I know. Meanwhile, Paul Kersey.
I love Bronson voices. I love them.
Meanwhile, Chucky B has got bodies on bodies on bodies just piling up. And of course, to nobody's surprise, especially the police, crime seems to be down 20%.
It's crazy. But they're still out there.
There's a one cop that was like overly excited, like, yeah, I can come over here. Everything's all great. Fellow respect. I'm like, are you serious, my nigga?
I mean, and the thing of it is,
that sounds like a New York City police.
Ooh, you kind of crack him out. But no, that whole thing was. And he broke up.
Come on, D. Get that 5G.
All right. Anyways, but like the fact that everything is so well, and all of a sudden he gets that one time he about ready to slap some cheeks with old girl, and then boom, death.
Well, no, that was after he already slapped the cheeks. They just went. This is
ice cream.
No. The ice cream. Oh God, I love the ice cream bit when he says, I'm gonna go out and get some ice cream. And the whole thing was a setup. He took, I'm going to call it an empty ass Nikon camera bag to set up the giggler.
Man.
He goes, he says, oh, this is just bait. Like how he went out and got a car and used that as bait just to kill the two guys that attempted to rob it.
That 3. I just thought.
It was 2 guys that broke into the car.
No. The black guy, the other guy, and the other guy that was already in the car still doing it was 3.
Okay.
Yeah. But that shit was funny. He was like, what are you doing with my car? Well, what are you talking about? It's my car. Oh, now you did.
Hey, look. Brought a knife to a gunfight. My man pulled out that pistol.
And then he was like, well, what happened? I took care of it.
No, it was, I sent a message. That's what happened. What happened was I sent a message.
Hey, the giggler getting shot. I swear to you.
While running.
That scene is funny because when he gets shot, you just hear. I was like, yo. minor attention to detail, but I love that. Just like it wasn't just shot, he's dead. You just hear the gurgle of like, oh, he is not coming back from
Bro, you got hit with a game, like with a game,
elephant bullet.
with a game hunting weapon.
Which, by the way, apparently Kersey knows how to make bullets now.
Bro, when I saw the when I saw
Learned it in Korea.
like when I saw the freaking bullet making machine, I was like, oh shit, he got the Resident Evil joint. Okay, he got the stars.
Like going around the building collecting gunpowder.
Collecting gunpowder. I was like, please, if this man's running around with mixed herbs, I'm like, we got ourselves a movie here.
Sir. So you gotta understand, when it got to this point, I mean, my dick couldn't get any harder.
Sir.
The Lethal Enforcers, everything I love about fucking Time Crisis all rolled into one scene.
No. That was drop in, drop out co-op.
I don't care. That shit's dope as fun. It's like that little kid that drops in on a Time Crisis game you're playing and you're all intense.
Yep.
The kid is like shooting off screen and shit. I'm like, you ain't helping me, kid. God damn.
It's like, you ain't helping me. But you get that one person who beat the game like 10 times to roll up with you. You're like, oh shit, I can actually beat the game now.
I played with a kid that didn't know what the fuck they were doing in Time Crisis, and then he understood how the game went, and he just started rolling with me. It was like, yes, little man, yes, you're.
It's like playing House of the Dead, and like your player 2 just keeps getting smacked by zombies and shit, and then finally they're like, you know what? I've had enough of this, and they just start unloading.
These are things I need to teach my kids, and hopefully Dave and Buster's and Round One is still around, because it's like the joy of light gun games is something that I think people really need to just like. I think that's missing a little bit, or people don't really take advantage of it like it should be.
I remember back when we had light gun games and we all came together to kill.
I wouldn't be surprised if future generation sees us playing Time Crisis or House of the Dead, Chris, and we actually do have that Back to the Future moment where they look at us and go, wait a minute, you mean to tell me you got to use your hands? That's a baby's toy.
It's like, what's this VR shit? Hey, look, if they give me a Time Crisis in VR, I'd be all in on that.
I'm just saying, man. If it ever got to that point where the kids are saying that, I'm like, God damn it, Back to the Future.
That means
Back to the Future warned us.
We'd end up looking like Biff Tanner.
Like, the hell is going on?
Not here.
Man, don't say that shit, man, because the way these kids shooting these VR games, they can't shoot no more, man.
Lose the recipes.
So in other words, we're breeding stormtroopers. Is that what our generation is doing, D?
This is what's wrong with today. The young ladies today, they're not learning from mom how to cook. We're losing recipes.
We're losing recipes.
Really all losing recipes, man. It's like
it's true though. I'm sorry, but the way D said that, I'm like, oh, so we're breeding stormtroopers. Great.
Man, you know what? Look.
They can't even change a tire.
I'm like, keep up the great job, millennials. We're definitely preserving the future.
No. If Fortnite has taught me anything, them little motherfuckers are fast. So look. I ain't saying that they don't know what they're doing. I'm saying when it comes to VR, I'm gonna keep it real. They're kind of retarded. They're just a little bit. Just a little bit.
No, D. I don't count running to stay inside of some imaginary storm circle. All right.
Yeah.
Not counting that shit. And them swinging a comically oversized pickaxe at a wall, like just to get materials. No, fuck out of here with that.
I mean, could work in theory.
No, I get it. Fortnite is cute, but no. We had real shit. We had
Come on,
Time
man,
Crisis.
like,
we had House of the Dead. We had LA Machine Guns and Gunblade NY. LA Confidential.
Speaking of guns, my man got the pipe gun.
Son, okay, he called it the zip. He called it
It's a zip gun. It's basically a pipe gun, essentially. Look at that. Ah!
When I saw that, I was like, son, how are you aiming with that?
It's just luck. It's just shotgun. So it's like
That is definitely a luck. like a luck shot for real. Yo, I need that.
Like, yeah.
File that under picks that go hard.
I don't know, man. You know,
Also
picks that
speaking
go
of,
hard would be this.
that is one, but no. Actually, CJ, I got one for you.
Mhm.
I would like for you, sir, to observe, if you will, the Chucky B box tee from Supreme.
I see that would have to be an inside joke for all three of us that wear that kind of shirt and just put like, or do like a parental advisory shit.
I was thinking the same thing, but no. I think you just wear it as is, man. If they don't know who Chuck Bronson is, they don't know who Chuck Bronson is. Not a big deal.
No. Make it even better. We take this image, put it into a literal box tee size frame, and under it, in like using Supreme font, 3 Black Geeks. Done.
I'm saying.
I can see that. That could work. But nah, man, like that whole finale after he loses his girl and he's gathering the troops and he's getting more bullets for that 45.
I like how people start fighting back because Kersey killed at least 30 people off. That's encouraging them to make the violent storm even bigger.
He was able to pull. Listen, he got enough kills in order to get that AC-130. Okay, UAV is.
I thought you were about to say air support. I really thought you was about to say air support.
There was a random moment amidst the chaos where Fraker literally sees a couple that kills a couple of his gang members, and he's like, "Go ahead, do it!" And he throw fire bombs in there, and it's like, "Am I supposed to feel sad for these people?" Like, it's war. Like,
I like how in the middle of all that. I like how in the middle of all that there was a random rape going on, and Kersey just pulled up on him, man.
Kersey with the aim of Hawkeye, just popping them off from like
another building. Ayers, we're talking one aim of Hawkeye. He fired more shots than he landed. So,
he was tally up the percentage. He's about shooting about 62%.
No, he was all of us. He was all of us on Modern Warfare 2. He was having that type of thing. He was having that type of aim.
I did like the fact that he's like damn near cornered where everybody is firing shots at him and no one can hit this guy.
It's like the close up.
And yet he could take his time. He could just take his sweet time, lining up his sights and popping everybody one at a time.
You know, and I think there's an old vet that was watching this. Like, yeah, see, in Korea, we know how to shoot fast. All you draft dodging kids don't know how to shoot. That's what I felt like when I was watching this movie. Like, I feel that the older generation was telling the youngest baby boomers and oldest Gen Xers to fuck off. You young rock and roll.
I still gotta know.
All of you didn't go to Vietnam, so you don't even know what the army is.
No, I still gotta know where in Brooklyn did the random loot, the freaking ammo box just drop in the middle of the street? Because the gang got all the guns, and yet they got
lay.
And yet they were getting steamrolled by two guys.
Hey, look, man.
I'm sorry. I know what his name is in real life, but he looks like a Harvey. He looks like he sells furniture in Madison, Wisconsin.
I mean, hold on. This is the first part of the gunfight. My man burned through all that ammo, by the way.
Hey, he fucked him. He killed them all, man.
He definitely did. He made sure that he made them bullets count.
He hit not a nail one, bro.
Yeah, he did. There was plenty of people that got wrecked by that.
No. I'm saying he hit everything, but at the same time, he didn't hit nobody at all.
Also, why is it that I look at this pic and I look at that man's suit and I'm like, I feel hot just looking at that goddamn suit.
Every time I see his bald head, I feel like he's going to say, "All right, students, get to class."
Could be the hard ass.
Hey. You heard what Miss Wachowski said. She needs her essays done by the end of the day, or I get to call your parents. Understand? Out of my office. Look like you about to say that shit.
Oh my god, man!
There was a whole lot of gunfighting.
Bill from Bill and Ted catches a shotgun to the chest.
Which was beautiful. When I saw that, I was like, "Hey, Bill S. Preston Esquire."
God. But I like how Kersey told us when he got it through the mail that he got a rocket launcher through the mail. We was all thinking
No. That was his boys.
No. He actually did order it. What he
from
ordered,
the Acme company, because he had enough Acme points.
No, from the Acme Army. From the Acme Army surplus, he ordered the M72 Law, the light anti-tank weapon,
an anti-tank fucking gun,
or light anti-armor weapon.
Basically, hey guys, I got a question. Why do you think there's school shootings nowadays? I don't understand it because I don't see any evidence where America was unhinged at all. And you
just said unhinged.
Oh no, that's unhinged behavior. I looked at that. Look, I was reading Soldier of Fortune. I was like, oh shit, I gotta have a grenade launcher.
Keep in mind, he did tell
in the words of Jason Statham on Snatch, who's coming for you? The Germans. Like, nigga, what are you doing?
Keep in mind, he did tell Cabby from another universe that don't use. He told him, don't use those weapons. I just have a feeling a lot of people are going to get hurt.
You heard some folks.
Hey, Mr. Kersey, you have sent over 50 young men to heaven. I don't think you are allowed to tell us what.
You're a low ball on that number. It was more.
Yeah, you're definitely.
I'm low balling it. I know I am. I'm just saying. This nigga who has been the Grim Reaper for the last almost, at this point, 12 years. 5? Just 5 years?
Yeah, it's been 5. Hold on. No, the first one came out.
Just 5 years.
No. It could have been because the first Death Wish, yeah, that was 74.
Okay, 10 years. 10 years.
All right, so the literal Grim Reaper for the last 10 years. I know he not saying anything.
I would like gentlemen, I would like for you to understand that these plots that have been picked, the graves that have been filled, were all young men that had it coming.
Of course.
I wouldn't say they didn't have it coming.
I'm just saying they weren't necessarily. So you can't. So to say that he doesn't want people to get hurt, I'm pretty sure Mr. Kersey really meant he doesn't want innocents. He doesn't want people that aren't in the game to get hurt.
Fucking Omar from The Wire now.
Nah, man, he trying to get the trophy of not hitting no civilians while he played the video game, man.
Yeah, that's how you get the 100%. You don't.
Hey, look, he got 100%, man.
That's how you 100% the game. That's how you.
It's the game of life.
It's like when you do who is it? When you do the merchants when you do the merchant shootout in Resident Evil 4, that's how you get S rank. Don't hit the sailors.
Oh my god. Paul Kersey trying to get that trophy. This is his version of not hitting all the toads in all Metal Gear Solid. That's his version of it. Almost did. Get 2 more movies. I get this big short beacon.
He shoots the rocket launcher at Frazier. It's like 3 achievements. And be faking bling, use rocket launcher.
It's 3 achievements.
No, he got 3 trophies.
Use rocket launcher. That's the Resident Evil trophy that you get for using it on the timer.
No, you bring out the rocket launcher, and it was 3 trophies that came up. You completed the game on all 3 difficulties.
Exactly. That's one of them. That's one of them.
I imagine.
Completed the final mission.
I imagine him using the rocket. If the trophy came up, fly me to the moon.
Just imagine it right there in the corner. All the trophies come up.
Hold on, before we get to this,
Before we get to that, I'm sorry.
Before we get to that image, I would like to point out, gentlemen, he does get shot. He gets shot twice, but not before. Not before he takes out. Well, he didn't really take out the police, like the police chief. He catches one in the arm, and Kersey's like stuck in the corner. Bro, how did you? All right, Tevin, you win. You win.
That's exactly how I see you. We're gonna get there. I'm sorry. They caught me off guard.
Listen. How do you have this set up where you're like, oh, like I'm gonna fake like he caught me in the chest. I'm gonna hit the ground and I'm gonna lay there and just play possum for a hot second.
Why?
This man got up. I don't know. This man had the nerve to get up and say, bulletproof, just like yours.
Can't get both of us.
You can't hit both of us. I want to bet. Let's start with you. All it took was for him to turn to the right. His attention completely off Kersey. Him obviously not seeing the freaking M72 right next to Kersey.
You know that was a vase or some shit. That's what that was.
Bro, Kersey, hold up. Kersey with the quick time event. Click, 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 click.
I swear to you. It was at that point he was going to go see Uncle Charles and see you at the crossroads, brother.
Hey, nigga, say hi to Mufasa when you get up there. And let me give some history to Three Black Geeks. This was one of the Chris gave us this. We was like year one 3BG, and we were talking about movies that we wanted to do. And Chris took a picture and gave us this thing. And this has started all. This image has been a part of 3BG lore since then. This face has given us so much joy.
Because I mean, at that point, what do you do? Rocket launcher, you're dead. Like
that nigga knew it was on.
Sir, rocket launcher at that close.
You can't dive. You're dead. You're done. It's
not even so much you can't die, bro. Everybody in that room should have been dead.
First of all, the fortification of that kitchen wall was enough.
Fell off a truck.
And
And he did. Yeah, Black Dynamite did hit that same move on O'Leary. What was it? The pie on the window?
Yeah. No,
Bro, how do you hit this? How do you do this move where you're listening to him talk, you go, and then you lean over and then
this whole movie.
It's the laying down and just the hand going up and pulling.
Are you sure this wasn't the unofficial Black Dynamite movie? Because holy shit, that's definitely.
It should have been.
Oh my god! Not only you say, Eris, everybody in that room should have been dead.
Dead for real.
I like how his girlfriend knew he was dead with that blunt curly scream.
Hold on,
all was a charcoal skeleton. There was nothing left.
No. It wasn't that. If you actually paid attention to all the debris that was on the ground, there was a boot. I saw a boot amongst the rubble.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm kind of with D. I just need a charred skeletal remains. It could be the most cartoonish shit.
Where it make it look like it's making that little look, you know, where his mouth is wide open.
In other words, the fried skeleton from Batman.
Yeah, pretty much.
From Batman 89.
Yeah, it's the same one.
The skull has the game marks.
That was unfreaking believable.
Dude, I don't think there's been a death. And we've watched all 4 John Wick movies. John Wick doesn't have a fucking Chuck Bronson. Like,
especially a point blank range. I don't care if it was
the
a
Dragonfire scene is the closest we're gonna get.
Dragonfire scene was
that's the closest you're gonna get.
Dragonfire scene was cool, but Dragonfire that was more Hotline Miami than anything.
No, I'm just saying. I'm talking about in
Let's
terms of
Let's just be real. Not only did he get hit by it, he flew through a window.
Yeah.
Left a big Wile E. Coyote hole in the wall.
That's why I said I am very surprised by the structural integrity of this old ass building that it was able to survive a rocket.
Hey man, the architecture of New York City.
hey, look, 80s brick and wood was just hit different.
But yet every single general store that got hit with grenades and Molotov cocktails.
Like I said, 2 Molotov cocktails take down the whole building.
And they were all blown to Kingdom Come, but yet this one apartment building was able to withstand a friggin' M72.
You mean to tell me there was a mini war going on inside that house? And all it took out was just 2 windows. Get out of here, bro.
Seriously, 2 windows.
No movie has ever beat that death, period, in modern day cinema.
Paul Kersey needs to be locked up. He endangered a whole building.
Okay. By technicality, yeah, you're right. But at the same time, again, smaller buildings, again, general stores. Brian, why must you be on fire tonight?
It is 85.
It's always those 2, man.
But no, all the other general stores in the area that all got hit with grenades and Molotov cocktails all blew the place to where there was nothing left.
Oh my God.
One M72, one shot from an M72 was able to keep not only the building intact, but even the rest of that apartment was straight. It was just 2 windows from the kitchen.
Oh man, you got to give it up, man. You got to get Charles Bronson knows how to directly kill somebody without keeping the structural integrity of a building.
Son, no. Hey, I got something for you. When you have 5% health and you whiff an attack and you about to get hit with that rage art attack and 7, 8.
I got one, Eris. I got one. When you getting jumped by a bunch of lesbians and one go, I get the strap on.
Nah.
And then hey D, and then hold on, Chris. Hey D, and then when she's done.
I love the layers in that one. I love the layers.
Nah.
Oh, that was a good one, Eris.
Nah.
See, that's how you properly use the F word in a joke. That's how you properly use it.
Man, that was an alley-oop, all right?
When they find out their favorite video game has DEI in it.
No. Finding out your favorite video game has DEI in it is.
Well, this too. Same energy.
Well, I'm sorry, Chris. For this one, it lacks a neck beard.
Stare as an incel.
I don't.
Hey, incel. Kamala Harris is running for president.
Tell me all lives matter again.
Right on.
I think women should have rights.
I need a combo picture. Oh God, they're both named Chucky. D, the one with Chucky from Child's Play 3 with the Koofy doing the same.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You're right.
Two Chuckies, both right on.
I'm just saying, D. Just go ahead and put that Koofy on Chuck Bronson right here. Red eyes and all.
Yeah, we need it. We need the
The
Koofy.
streets need it. I'm laughing at that black kid. Was just a
Who
random black,
survived, by the way?
a random black kid that didn't have any sort of history other than thanks Chuck for the ice cream, and that's it. Like it's like, what's his family life like?
What can I say? I do it for the kids.
That kid could have been abused at home. Wouldn't know.
That man just yeeted a freaking ice cream to him and said,
How much do I owe you?
$1. New York prices.
and at the end of it, the police chief and Chuck Bronson. Man told him, hey, listen, they're gonna come after you. I'm gonna buy you some, like I'm gonna buy you a few minutes. Get out of here. Once again, he's only been in New York how long? And he was told to leave and goes back to what? California?
Probably, I think.
Because Death Wish 4 takes place in Cali.
Yeah. All right. But nah, that's this movie. This movie to me, it is wild of the history. It's wild of just the controversy. Because I said the controversy, much like Death Wish 2, the rape, the violence. This movie, funny enough, it actually did do pretty good. Made like $16 million total.
I made 16. Well, what? I was about to say, I know it made 16 million.
Yeah, 16 million on a $10 million budget. That's actually not bad, and stuff. I mean, you made some cash.
Something else to point out, sir. So apparently, the development of this movie was a bit ridiculous. So the movie was greenlit in 1981 after the previous film earned back its budget before completing production when it signed the cable television distribution with HBO. Mm-hmm. Following the success of Death Wish 2, Cannon Films proceeded in signing film contracts with prestigious actors and directors. Financially, their most reliable products were formulaic action films starring Charles Bronson, Chuck Norris, and other stars of the genre. Excuse me. The new sequel to Death Wish was announced at the 84 Cannes Film Festival, and with filming originally being in the autumn of 84. Charles Bronson haggled with Cannon over his fee, so they offered the role to Chuck Norris, who turned it down, claiming that the violence in the movie was too negative.
That says a lot, considering you did considering that you did Delta Force. You did Delta Force. Get the hell out of here.
You did Invasion USA.
The hell out of my face, Chuck.
So that's what Chuck Norris will never be me.
There you go. That's a good one. Thank you, sir. And now the concept of Paul Kersey facing
the streets said they wanted it.
The concept of Paul Kersey facing a street gang which terrorizes elderly citizens was developed by screenwriter Don Jacoby. Jacoby specialized in science fiction films, which goes right into what you said, B, about this being science fiction. Having developed scripts for other upcoming films such as Life Force and Invaders from Mars, his screenplay reportedly turned Kersey into an urban version of John Rambo, displeasing Bronson in the process. The producers then tasked Gail Morgan Hickman to write other potential versions of the script. Hickman came up with 3 different script samples and submitted them for approval. He learned weeks later that they were all rejected in favor of keeping Jacoby's version.
Wow.
Now, the film had multiple deleted scenes that were planned to appear, but only some of them appeared in the TV cuts version of the movie. The only known ones were a meeting between Ed Lauder's character, Richard Stryker, discussing the crime statistics of the district attorney, the police confiscating a Doberman Pinscher that one of the residents had for protection against a gang. And
I wish I saw that riveting scene.
And Paul Kersey using an old mattress as a punching bag as part of his workout routine.
Yo, you mean to tell we didn't get to see sexy Paul Kersey? You mean to tell we had a whole scene where he's punching a bag like Rocky? Yo,
using an old mattress to punch. Unfortunately, all we got was just him doing push-ups.
oh, we needed that. We needed that.
Look, Chuck Bronson doing push-ups is.
So a scene that was never filmed included a male-on-male prison rape in the in its early scenes.
Okay. What?
It was removed for being too dark. A similar scene was later included in another Bronson film, Forbidden Subjects. That's funny. That would come out 4 years later. Don Jacoby objected to extensive rewrites of his script and asked for his name to be removed from the credits. The film used the pseudonym Michael Edmonds to credit its screenwriter.
Well, that's just lovely.
Oh, God. So, let's see. The film incorporates two elements of the Death Wish novel. The first was a concept of a giggling Puerto Rican thug. Yeah,
what?
Yep, the giggler was actually part of the book. Okay.
Okay.
The giggler is canon. The giggler is canon.
Yeah. The second was the use of a car as bait for the thieves. That was also part of the book. A scheduled novelization of the film. Oh, a scheduled novelization of the film was canceled since Garfield retained the exclusive rights to write sequel novels. According to the book Bronson's Loose by Paul Talbot, the original working title Death Wish 3 was changed to Death Wish 3. Oh, so it was like Roman numeral 3, but it changed to the number 3 because the Canon Group conducted a survey that found that nearly half of the U.S. population could not read Roman numerals.
Wow.
And you were right.
Brother,
And you were right, Chris. Bronson was only paid $1.5 million out of that $10 million budget.
Yeah, 1.5 million. I mean, hey, if you're gonna pay, look, because
if you the breach truck.
If you ever watch the Canon documentary, like it was noted, like they played Chuck Bronson like a shit ton of money to stay with them to do movies.
You know, this is funny. The film includes a scene involving punks attempting to rape a topless woman. The role was played by Sandy Grizzle, the then lover of the director. She reported their relationship in the tabloids, Daily Star and News of the World, claimed that Winter whipped her and used her as a sex slave.
Jeez.
Thank you. You get the picture.
What the fuck? I have no answer to that. Are you serious?
Oh, D, by the way, I hate to burst your bubble on this one. Although Jimmy Page is credited as the composer, he had no involvement with the movie.
That's crazy.
Excuse me?
Yep. Michael Winter reused Page's score from Death Wish 2 in the editing stage and rearranged the music for the actual soundtrack, which included Mike Moran credited as arranger and conductor on synthesizers.
Oh, okay. Music was still hot though. But wow, didn't know that. Okay. They kind of take some of the punch out now. No, for real, I really thought Jimmy Page had something to do with it like that. I guess. Wow.
Yeah, you would think, but no. I mean, even though the music in this movie was definitely fire. I mean, thank you. Straight piano on fire.
I mean, look. It's, to me, it's not beating Steel Pan from Commando, but you know.
No. Hold on, D. I got one up there. It's not beating Sexy Saxophone from Cannibal Ferox.
Shit, man, this shit ain't beating fucking John Carpenter taking 5 minutes on a piano doing do 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 do.
I said they can't read Roman numerals. Thank you, Brian. Don't laugh, America. Don't laugh. Oh, that's a good one.
This is Rocky IV. That look like IV to me.
I like to know what was the what Cursey kills the whole
Not
gang.
teaching
Like,
our children. That's what it was, Chris.
I want to know the crime percentage after Cursey killed up the main gang member. Because wouldn't that be like a power struggle at that point? Like, what
I feel
happened?
as though that would have made it worse. Yes, and I think that's why he told him to get the fuck out. Not just because the credits were coming, but because it was time to get the hell out of there.
That's a power struggle right there. So now your crime went from dropping down like 50%. Now it's back up 60% because of this whole power struggle now.
Yeah, man.
Thanks, Cursey.
Nah, even with him, I would say even with Charles Bronson leaving New York and going back to LA, I would say crime stayed down for like 6 months.
This is 6 months.
6 months and 85.
Fuck Eric.
Sir. This is crack era. And why? All right, we're still in crack era. So
Let's bear in mind.
1 month.
No, Chris. Bear in mind, a section was blown out by an M72 law. Not to mention all the general stores and bodegas that got firebombed.
He's right about that. The bodegas, Chris. The bodegas.
Yeah.
What drug? You say crack era, nigga. Who is peddling anything at that point?
It's true. This is true. You're right.
You do know you got to go across. You do know you got to go to a whole other borough to get your fix.
Mm-hmm.
That site is way too hot now. Ain't nobody doing shit over there.
Yep.
Like I said, 6 months.
Yeah, that's true. But did this movie come out on Blu-ray? I need to really know now because
I think the whole Death Wish collection is on Blu-ray.
yeah, Target has Death Wish 5 Faces of Death. Yeah, they're on Blu-ray. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Death Wish had a 40th anniversary Blu-ray. So yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah, I agree, Brian. This movie was a prequel to City at War.
really was like just yeah. I mean, it's to me, it's kind of crazy because Death Wish 3 is on Blu-ray. Yep. Special routine. That's
See, hold on. It says some critics basically lambasted the film for sadistic, over-violent content and the fact that a 64-year-old Charles Bronson was thrown into a Rambo-like situation. Leonard Maltin said, same old stuff. Bronson's ordinary guy character is no longer convincing since his entire family was wiped out by the end of part 2.
I'm just saying, you ain't that very effective against the people.
I like that. I like that, Brian. The turtles fighting the foot elite cost Chucky B created a power vacuum.
don't do it, Danny. Chuck Bronson's coming for us, man.
And after Chuck Bronson left, at his win, the Shredder said it was the right time to make the Foot Clan. Listen, my sons. Rudy said, with cocaine and martial arts, they took over the New York underworld.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate you too.
It's not my fault that they brought up a good.
I hate you too so much right now.
Danny, what are you doing?
Listen to me, Danny. Don't want to be a part of it.
Can you imagine? Hold on, can you imagine Charles Bronson using the friggin' M72 on the Shredder?
I just see this. A filler checker, eh? Cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is before you know what cricket is.
He wouldn't use it.
First of all, he wouldn't use none of the weapons. He would still roll in with that freaking pistol of his.
Just off at all the Foot Clan members.
Oh my god, that would be. And then Shredder, he has to fight, and then all of a sudden, just try
Oh,
a 45, Shredder.
The turtles get absolutely washed by the Shredder, and Charles, like I said, Chucky B shows up with that freaking anti-tank shit and takes out the Shredder. I'm like, damn, he ain't gonna be in Ninja Turtles 2. you see half the helmet on the ground.
Oh Lord.
Man, oh man.
Casey Jones be like, nigga, I retire at this point.
But yeah, Death Wish 3.
So,
What do we got next?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I got the two movies. All right. Pick a number between 1 and 10, both of you.
2.
9.
7. All right, Eris. It's up to you. Are we doing a comedy, or are we doing a comedy, or are we doing a cartoon?
Let's go, cartoon, baby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very sorry to do this, but we all have to sit down and learn about what we're doing to the earth. Because if we know what we're doing to the earth, we know what we're doing to each other. Yes, Eris. Yes. You know what time it is. It's time for us to all get in touch with ourselves and go to the jungle.
Not a jungle, sir. We're going to the rainforest in Australia.
Oh, yeah. The rainforest in Australia. Yeah. Oh,
sorry, to be correct, the last rainforest in Australia.
The very last rainforest. Oh my goodness! So when we was before Three Black Geeks, pretty much packed it in early around June because we was trying to figure out what we are going to do for the summer and stuff like that. I was trying to figure out what the hell were we going to do for Juneteenth, and I actually had an idea what I wanted to do, and that was actually Forrest Gump. But I changed my mind. I didn't want us to do that. I wanted us to do something else because when I was really thinking about Forrest Gump, I was like, this dude is no. I want us to be ironic. So I was always, that's how I always want to be. I want to be concerned about, the real issues when it comes to Juneteenth, what white people are concerned about. So I found the movie and I found the movie. Actually, no, real talk. The credit goes to my wife. She told me for us to do this movie. And I was like, I don't know. Hey, Eris, blah, 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 blah. This homosexual, this to begin to go down the whole plot line of this movie. Fern Gully. I can't believe how much Eris knows about this movie. It is insane. I was like, we have to do this. So I've been waiting for us to figure out when we're going to do it. And we're doing it this week. Oh my goodness, we're finally doing Fern Gully. And we can talk about how none of it really helped.
But guys, we could talk about Tone Loc.
We can talk about go fuck Tone Loc. We can talk
one scene, Chris. That is one scene. That is not enough of a sell, sir.
Hey, look, and as much as I say fuck Tone Loc for one, and I say fuck Tone Loc for one big reason, we get to hear Tim Curry fully butt naked in the booth, whack off. And sing Toxic Love. Oh, that nigga was masturbating the entire time singing that song.
Listen, one of the big reasons why I know that movie so much.
Oh, especially the little air, especially the last part.
Yes,
that was the hottest part of the song, nigga. Anyway,
listen. One of the biggest reasons why I know that movie so much, nigga. It was 1992. I was living overseas.
And I watched a lot of animated films that came out there. I mean, a lot, and quite a few of them were in heavy rotation. So whatever we rented from the video store got dubbed over. You gotta remember when you get the dub tapes on the VCR back in the late '80s, early '90s, you did a whole lot of repeat watching. I'm just saying.
Oh my God. There's a bunch of girls named Amber that watched this movie and said that they care about the earth, and they're currently throwing as much plastic as they can into the water system right now. I truly believe all the environmental shit that a lot of us saw in the 90s completely went in one ear and ran it directly out the other. I feel like a lot of us just didn't give a shit, man.
No.
I really don't.
I do believe that this movie, along with Earth Day and Dare, pretty much ruled the 90s.
Like, I feel what white people really wanted Earth Day to catch on. Like they ain't the motherfuckers that set the whole world on fire. Hey guys, let's stop and think about the Earth.
And what was that other thing that who was one of their biggest backers? Oh yeah, Nickelodeon with the Big Help. You remember that?
The Big Help. This is the reason why we got so many slacktivists. This is the reason why we got so many fake I want to be leftist, but you still smoke cigarettes and don't talk to none of your black neighbors ass having liberals. Like, yo, this is what I'm talking about. The Big Help. I hate white people so much. I swear to goodness.
In Minecraft. In Minecraft. This is also one of this is
I swear, Eris. I don't understand it. I don't. Anyway.
No, D. This is all the more reason why. God, the Big Help. I know that was a deep cut. That was a deep cut for some of y'all millennials.
Oh my God.
Deep, Chris.
Hold on. No, I don't want an ARP card.
Hey, yo. 5 a.m. dog, Grand Slam, baby.
Hey yo, real talk.
Over Miami, baby, let's go.
Hey yo, real talk. I was over at my parents' house, and I was like, just real talk. I was taking shit, right? And they had AARP. Shut the fuck up. They had an AARP magazine, right? There was an AARP magazine. I was flipping through that motherfucker like, hey, yo, this ain't bad, nigga.
And then he got to the back of the magazine and he saw WW. That's when he realized Walter White. I'm sorry, that had to be the funniest shit ever. My man was taking a dump and just happened to look at the book.
Hey, wait a minute.
I just went to WW, my other shining star, GB.
But the thing that gives me, you saw it on Hank's face like, oh, that was a dude that stopped shitting. And that pissed him off. Because now he has to be all the way with it. He couldn't enjoy a good dump.
but no, that that is hilarious. I brought up the Big Help.
Oh my God, Aaron, but here's the thing, y'all, and I don't want to give away too much of this, but Aaron did Sue sit down and try. Now he was actually like, well, D, why did you pick Fern Gully in the first place? I was like, because me and my wife were trying to figure out, was this movie a white savior movie? Do you know that Johnny Cochran up here then took over the whole 3BG chat for a solid day trying to tell me that it wasn't? And I was like, nigga, I agree. But do you see the greasy white girl all over this? He was like, of course I do, D.
Because DEI.
Oh my God.
This had nothing to do with D. Ironically, this movie had nothing to do with that.
And you know what? This is what happens when you make all the Spanish people and niggas bugs in a movie and not the actual fairies.
Oh, by the way,
Why do you always cast us as everything else but the white people? I hated the 90s for that.
by the way, 'cause I think this is a good this Fern Gully. I want folks to understand this. Sue over here is a fucking prophet. So Avatar, Fire and Ash, huh?
Yeah. Remember what I said after our review for Avatar, like for Avatar 2? I said the third one.
Arab
These
Navy.
niggas- I was like, nigga, these niggas. I said, yo, these motherfuckers are gonna be in the desert.
Arab Navies. They really gonna be Arab Navies.
Arab navies, bro.
Sand nigga Navies. Crazy.
Like what?
Nigga, nasty.
Son, if they touch ground and it is sand,
When I saw Fire and Ash, I was like, son of a bitch.
like he was right. Like, I called this shit a whole year.
I thought they were going to be.
Like fire people or some
Don't-
shit.
I'm about to say, don't stay in space, nigga.
No, I thought it was going to be
That's the
Ice
fifth
Planet.
movie.
I thought it was going to be Eskimo Navi. I thought that was going to go that way. I thought they were going to yank us on that one. You know what I mean?
They got black folks. They got fucking Polynesians in the last one.
Now we're going to the Middle
Going to
East.
the desert, bro. We are going to the desert. I'm telling you.
I'm mad he called this because Aaron was whispering. I was like, shut the fuck up, Aaron. And I was like, God damn it. Right.
I swear, James Cameron has the opportunity to do the most funniest thing. They show the desert planet. All of a sudden, he has the opportunity to do the most funniest thing
I
ever.
ain't gonna lie. I'll be on that train to be like, get this movie to 3 billion. Let's go.
Come on, let's see Mr. Cameron's vision go through.
No, because I'm still jazzed
Oh,
that I called this. I called that shit after seeing the second movie. I literally I leaned over to Chris. I said, "You know this third one's gonna be in the desert, right?"
You'll get turbans on these Naveen, nigga.
I'm like,
You'll get turbans on these little blue motherfuckers.
I was like, son, we were in the forest. We were in the forest in the first one. The second one was all about water and shit.
Oceans.
Nigga was like a BB fire.
I was like, third one, we're going to the desert. That's the only next destination at this point. We're going to the desert.
They can't double dip and get Cliff Curtis to play an Arab, so because he played the.
Oh no! Hey, don't dare him! Don't flirt with a good time, nigga. All right, man, come on now.
No, no. First of all, that's his evil doppelganger, Biff Brutus. Okay.
Curtis.
They're gonna end up getting Oded Fair, the old boy from the Mummy movies, to be that representative for the nation. And get my man that played the Tim Rings leader in the first Iron Man movie.
Guaranteed. Either he's going to be the antagonist or the anti-hero will be played by Digimon Hansu.
First off, Digimon Hansu is talented, but he ain't multifaceted to play, Arab and stuff, unless they just say he just a nigga Arab. I don't fucking know.
Just a nigga Arab. Golly.
I don't know. Digimon Hansu does a lot of work. He doesn't say no to.
Hey, Harris, when I hear just a nigga Arab, well, ready for that, yeah.
I need the both of you to go home.
So next week, everybody, Fern Gully. My name is Betty. That nigga, hold on, real quick. These two niggas over here like, D, he was spitting bars. I'm like, y'all take your asses home. I'm tired of this.
Nigga was spitting. I was like, God damn.
That was a bar. That
No
was a bar,
one. Look, whoa.
Master Flex, and that's what I call motherfucking bars.
We will talk about that shit next week, y'all. Peace out, man.
Oh fuck, we got